I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I hate this movie. Hey everybody, this is David, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the worst movies ever made, Catwoman. That's right, this is the movie starring Halle Berry in the lead, and yeah, this is going to be an interesting review. Let's see if I have anything positive to say. So first of all, where do I even start with this movie? This movie is a piece of shit. Let's just call it right off the bat. There's no redeeming qualities about this film. It's just an horrible film, plain and through. It doesn't even try to be a good film. What this movie tries to do is it tries to be this cool superhero movie because there's all these other superhero movies out right now. This came out in 2004 when superhero movies were slowly starting to make this really cool uh, way into Hollywood. Like, hey, look at us, we're getting some attention here, and so Catwoman was that product where kind of like Daredevil, where it was trying to be like some of the other superhero movies that are out there. Unlike Daredevil, though, where I feel Daredevil actually succeeded. Catwoman fails on all levels. Not only is the performances in this movie pretty bad, we have some really bad special effects, a really bad villain. Let's put it that way. The villain is horrible in this movie. Sharon Stone, I don't know what you were doing in this movie. Stop it. You're not even a Batman villain. And somehow you're not. I don't even know what Catwoman villains are. I know Catwoman has her own comic book, but it's like, why couldn't they just get a villain that Catwoman fought in one of those comics? Why did they have to create a villain who was, what was she, a model? She was a freaking model. They got Catwoman to fight a model in this movie who was trying to make, I guess, some sort of formula that can mess up other models' faces so she could be beautiful. I have no idea what the plot was of the villain. I don't even know what the plot was of the entire movie. They had to recreate Catwoman, instead of having Michelle Pfeiffer play, Selena Kyle, get rid of Selena Kyle character altogether. And they had Halle Berry play Patience Phillips. So, I mean, if they could have made Catwoman African American, I don't mind that. It's the fact that they had to make it a completely different character. Then what was the point of doing a Catwoman movie? It's like changing, having Batgirl, who was Barbara Gordon in the comics, and just changing her name to Barbara Wilson. Oh, right. So, yeah, this movie, as you can tell, I mean, it's not just the comic changes that bothers me. I wouldn't have minded all that. But everything that they try to do just falls flat on their face in this movie. I mean, this movie is really bad when the star accepts her Razzie nomination for Worst Actress. Like, even Halle Berry, Academy Award winner, Halle Berry, realized that she was in a horrible movie. Guys, I don't know what to say. I don't even know what rating I gave this movie. It's probably a 1 or a 2 out of 10. If I had to guess right now, I'm giving it a 1 out of 10 because it was stupid, it was boring, and I hope this movie is the prototype of what superhero movies should not be like. I mean, it's really bad when I enjoy Superman 4: The Quest for Peace, Superman 3, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. I even enjoy the Steel movie with Shaquille O'Neal. I enjoyed that movie more than this piece of shit. Even Supergirl, which is a boring movie, had at least that one moment where she was in the Phantom Zone. That was actually pretty cool. This movie, there's nothing cool about it. It's just a shit movie. So with all that being said, guys, I'm ending it here because, you're just gonna hear me trash talk. Was there anything really good about the movie? So, with all that being said, I'm stopping it here, guys, and saying if you want to watch this movie, this is not one of those movies where you can get a bunch of friends and have a good time laughing at it. This is the kind of movie you use if you want to torture people. That's what this movie is good for, torturing people. You tie them up and you put Catwoman on. And believe me, by the time the movie's over, people will be giving you the answers that you want. So that's a good thing to do with this movie. Use it for torture. And until next time, guys, thankfully we have a pretty good movie coming up in my Batman Superman marathon. Stay tuned. Oh, and take care.